Welcome to Lesson 2, Salads. Today, we're going to help children get more vegetables into their diets by teaching them how to make their own salads out of broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, lettuce, and a homemade, healthier Italian salad dressing. Our education piece centers around our star veggies, broccoli and cauliflower, and the nutrients they provide. Let's get started. First, we need to ensure that we have all of our ingredients. Using the prep list, make sure that you have broccoli, cauliflower, cherry tomatoes, carrots, cucumbers, and lettuce. You also want to make sure you have your dressing ingredients: olive oil, red wine vinegar, Italian salad dressing mix, and croutons. We also want to make sure we have all of our equipment. That includes a cutting board, a chef knife, a peeler that shreds, a tablespoon measure, a 1/4 cup portion scoop, containers for your veggies with lids, prep bowls with lids, and a marker to label and date them. You also want to ensure that you have a sanitizer bucket with a clean wiping cloth and food service gloves. Let's get prepping. We'll start with our star veggies, broccoli and cauliflower. It's important to keep whole versions of these vegetables aside for the demo so that the kids can see them in their whole form. Especially the cauliflower, kids are maybe used to seeing broccoli, but not cauliflower. So make sure you keep those aside. Let's move on to the croutons and the dressing ingredients. You'll need 1 container of each of the 4 ingredients per group and 1 for the demo. You'll be using the 1/4 cup portion scoop to measure your ingredients. Make sure you wash the scoop in between each ingredient or use a clean one per ingredient. Let's start with the olive oil. You'll put 2 scoops of olive oil per container. The reason this is considered a healthier Italian dressing is because we use olive oil, which is a heart-healthy fat. Now let's do the red wine vinegar. It's 1 scoop of vinegar per container. Next, we move on to the croutons. It's 2.5 scoops of croutons per container. And finally, our Italian salad dressing mix. We'll use a tablespoon measure for this, 1 scoop per container. Now we just need to get everything covered, labeled, and dated, and packed up to go to our demo. Use your prep list to check that you have a cutting board, a chef knife, salad tongs, dressing shakers, sanitary wipes, food service gloves, your lesson plan and the handouts for the students, crayons, mixing bowls, plates, forks, and napkins. Okay, let's head to our demo. Okay, we're at the location and we're ready to set up. This lesson is much more involved. There's 6 veggies and they're making salad dressing, so they're gonna be shaking the salad dressing. So this one gets a little rowdy. It's a really good idea to have volunteers with you when you do this. You certainly can do it yourself, but it's so much easier and so much more fun if you have people sort of out amongst the kids while you're giving the lesson, because they can help with classroom management. When the kids come in, we ask them to wait. We always say, don't touch anything yet, because we want them to follow the instructions, and then we want the educational activity to last during the time that they are actually sitting down and eating, so that their hands are always busy. Yeah. Everybody looking at my face? Yeah. Yeah? Are you sure everybody's looking at my face? Yeah. Yes? Okay. So we're gonna get started today, and we're making salad today, just like you guessed, and it's gonna be super fun. So we have 3 rules for the lesson today, all right? The first one is everybody stays in their seat with their bottoms in their seat until I tell you to move, okay? And you are gonna move, but you're gonna wait until I tell you to, okay? Second thing is, when I'm talking or one of the other teachers or adults is talking, what are you guys doing? Not talking. You are listening, right? And you're looking at me and listening, or whichever adult is talking. You guys seem to have that down already, so that's good. Do you have to do that a lot in school? Yeah, I figured. Anybody guess what the third rule is? What? Have fun. Have fun. Yeah, yeah, I can tell you're having fun already. Yeah, so have fun. But we're going to listen, right, and not talk when I'm talking, and then I'll call on you, or I'll just say shout out the answer, and you can shout out the answer. Okay? Everybody good with that? So we got the 3 rules. Stay in your seats, no talking when I'm talking, and have fun. All right? So we're going to talk about veggies today, and we're making a salad. Look at all these incredible veggies that we have today. We have 2 star veggies. Can anybody guess what they are? Say it out loud. Cauliflower and broccoli, right? Which one is this? Cauliflower. Which one is this? Broccoli, right? Have you ever seen them whole like this before? Yes? Okay, good. Broccoli and cauliflower are called cruciferous vegetables. Can you say cruciferous? Cruciferous. Say it 3 times fast. Cruciferous, cruciferous, cruciferous. That's hard, isn't it? So, did you know that broccoli and cauliflower has a lot of vitamin C in it? Yeah? And vitamin C is good for you because it helps you stay healthy. It will help you from getting sick. That's why we like to eat them, right? The other reason we like to eat them is because they taste really good. When we talk about these vegetables, the broccoli and cauliflower, because they're so good for you, we call them super veggies. Does anybody like superheroes? Yeah, so these guys are like the superheroes of the veggie world, all right? And so we're looking at them as the sort of our super veggies are super good for our health, okay? So broccoli and cauliflower can keep us healthy. So we're gonna take this broccoli and cauliflower and we're gonna make it into a big, beautiful salad. And you're gonna make your own salad dressing. Has anybody ever made their own salad dressing before? Couple people, yeah? What we're making today is called Italian salad dressing. Has anybody ever had Italian? So good, right? So now the thing about making the own dressing is it's a little bit messy, okay? So we're gonna have all these awesome people around here helping you. So you guys are gonna watch me first and then you're gonna make it, okay? Does everybody have a bowl at their table? Yep. When I tell you to, you're gonna pick one person and that person is gonna bring their bowl up here and I'm gonna fill it with all these veggies and you're gonna take it back to your station and we're gonna make our salads and then you can portion it out onto your plates from there, okay? So we're gonna show you first, then you guys are gonna do it, but you're not gonna touch anything until I'm done, okay? Does anybody wanna be my helper? Oh, boy, you were enthusiastic. You come up, you come be my helper. Come stand over here next to me. What's your name? Ileana. Ileana, nice to meet you. You know everybody, right? Yes, okay, so you're gonna take, this is what you're gonna make your dressing, and we're not touching it yet, we're watching, remember? So you're gonna take this and we're gonna take the lid off, and you're gonna hold that for me, okay? And we're gonna take these cups that have olive oil, vinegar, and the Italian dressing mix, and we're gonna pour it into this container. Now this is where it can get a little bit messy, so do we need to be careful doing this? Yes. Very careful. So these cups are really flexible, so you can squeeze it and make it so you can pour, and we're gonna pour, so one person holds, and one person pours. So first we're gonna, yep, the whole thing. First we're gonna pour the olive oil, then we're gonna pour the vinegar, very carefully, and then we're gonna pour in our Italian dressing mix. Okay, this is like seasonings and all sorts of good stuff.
All of it?
All of it. So we're gonna put that in.
Whoa. And then we're gonna mix it.
Yep, so then we're gonna take our lid. We're still looking. We're gonna take our lid, and this is where we need a helper to help you. One of the adults is gonna come and they're gonna check and make sure that lid is on really tight, okay? And then you're gonna do this for me, but I'm gonna show you first. There's an opening here. You have to put your finger really tight on top of the opening like this, and then you're gonna shake it. Okay, so really tight as you can, and shake it as hard as you can. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Okay, you're good. Awesome. Everybody give Ileana a hand. And then you have napkins at your table. Okay, so then what you're gonna do is your designated salad person, you're gonna come up with your bowls, and I'm gonna put vegetables in all your bowls for you. So we're gonna start with this. What is this? Salad. Also called lettuce, okay? Then we're gonna put, what's this? Cucumbers, right? So we're gonna put some cucumbers in there. And then what are these? Carrots, right? So we're gonna put some carrots in. Tomatoes. And then our star veggies. What's this one? Cauliflower and broccoli. Okay, so we're gonna put all of our salad in there, and then we're gonna take our dressing that we just shook, and we're gonna squeeze over the top, okay? Are we gonna squeeze it at each other? No. You don't have to put all of it on there. So then you take we're gonna give everybody a pair of tongs, and you guys are going to toss all that together, and then you're gonna take some and put it on your plate. So you put some on your plate, and make sure you get a little bit of everything. Make sure you get some broccoli. Make sure you get some cauliflower. Okay, and then at your table, you have some of these. What are these? Croutons, right? And so we're gonna take the croutons, and we're gonna put a couple of croutons on top of our salad, just like that. Yeah, and then everybody has a fork? Yeah, and then what are we gonna do?
Eat.
And then we're gonna eat it, right? So you have a piece of paper at your station. That piece of paper is your instructions on how to make this salad. What is that called, do you know?
A recipe.
A recipe, right? And then on the other side, we have a coloring activity and fill in the blank. So once you get your salad and you're eating it, we'll talk about the coloring thing.